even further beyond!
Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video we're going to be discussing whether you should actually spend the multi-Z power 100 for Legends Limited Sparkins, or you should actually save it for something else that could come in the future. Now, we're actually gonna weigh up whether it's worth it. Obviously, I don't know what Legends Limited characters you have. I don't know if you have any at all. Don't know what stars you have them at. So you're gonna have to weigh up really whether it's worth it or not to even spend it in the first place, or just to save it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. It's going to be a really relaxed video. I feel like it should be it could be from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, this video, I don't know. But if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 10k. Leave a comment, because this is a very discussion type video, so I want to know what you guys think of my takes, or what you're going to do with the 100 Z power for Legends Limited characters. I'm not going to discuss any of these other things, but it's the Legend Limited one that's really new and really like standing out to everybody. So yeah, let's actually get into what I think about that. So it's only 100 Z power, and you can only get one at the moment. It's very expensive, 25 of those Halloween cookies, but it will come eventually, because the way the event works is actually very simple. You just have to play every day this event, and you can also grind for them here if you want, and for the first time clears you also get some, which is why I've actually got 8. One thing I want to consider is that, considering that it's Halloween, the next event is probably, well, it's Black Friday, but they're not going to probably do an event for that. But if anything, they would actually do a what you call it, the similar type thing for Christmas, where they'd actually give out 100 Legend Limited multi-Z power, and that would be pretty neat if they did that. So the first thing I'm thinking is, are we going to get more 100 Z powers for Legend Limited characters, or is it only going to be just this one time? It's a very special, rare occasion, but I feel like it'd be a waste if they only did it one time. So I feel like it's safe to say that we can expect some more in the future. Legends Limited Z power is very rare in general. Pulling a Legend Limited character is not common at all. So you have to be very, very careful if you're going to spend it. One thing I will say is that pulling them is obviously rare. That's just repetition. But the fact that every time you get a limit break, it's about 600 Z power, it makes it very difficult to actually limit break a character using this multi-Z power. I feel like the only best bet that you'd have is to really actually spend it on a character that you have 2 stars, a Legends Limited character that is only on 2 stars. Otherwise, you'd just be wasting it, because you wouldn't actually be getting to the next multi-Z power, like limit break stage. You'd actually just be using it on the character, and it's like gone to void basically. It might as well have just stayed in your inventory. So my first take, like initially, like not even assuming we're gonna get more, the fact that we only have one in the shop at the moment, I'm thinking, alright, cool, I'm gonna use it on a Legend Limited character that I only have at 2 stars. So right now, my main one that I'm thinking about is Margin Vegeta. I only have him at 2 stars, but once you get into 3 stars, you actually get that extra Z ability for Vegeta family. He only buffs Saiyans at the moment, but then he'll begin to buff Vegeta family at 3 stars. And the gap between 2 stars and 3 stars is only 100 Z power. So 2 stars is 600 Z power total, but then 3 stars I believe is 700 Z power, and I'll actually just check that to confirm. But we'll actually look at the limit break stages so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So if you go to any summoning banner, you actually check the Z power list, and you can see, look, to acquire a character you need 100, then 200 for 1 star, 400 for 2 star, 3 stars is 700 total Z power. But in lots of cases, even though it's like that, when you pull one character you get 600. That's the normal case. It also should show that over here, 600 pieces. So you'd be at 2 stars but at 600 pieces. So if you do 100 extra Z power, you'd actually get them to 3 star, and that's what I'm looking to do. So if I look at the characters I have, go to the character list, If we look at the LFs that I have everybody except Piccolo. I have this Goku at 3 stars, so it's no point using it on him. Margin Vegeta is the 2-star that I'm talking about. God Key Vegeta, I have him at 4 stars. Beerus is his Zenkai, so let's not even talk about how many stars he's got. LF Frieza is 1, but I don't like the Lineage of Evil team. Vegito is 6 stars, so there's no point. LF Piccolo I do not have. Red, we've got Gohan, he's a Zenkai as well. And I think that's everybody. I think that's every LF. I probably missed 1 or 2. Super Saiyan 3 Goku I missed. He's 3-star, there's no point. So if you actually, in my opinion, if you have it more than 2 stars, I suggest you just hold on to it for a while. Maybe if we get another one in the future, for example like Christmas, then you can double up then, and that would be better, because then you could spend one. Most likely you can't hold more than 1 at a time, even with the 100 multi Z powers. If I go to the exchange shop now, even with the 100 multi Z powers, you can't hold more than 1 of these at a time, these here. So I'm assuming as well with the Legends Limited Z power, you can't hold more than 1 of them at a time. So then if you try to hold 2 at a time, the second one will go actually to the present box, and then we'll just sit here, and then it has an expiry date, so you'd actually have to use your other one. So in that scenario, I would say spend your first one if you see another one in the exchange shop in a future date, but then otherwise just hold on to the one that you have until there's a character that you really want. And I'm saying this in the scenario where, alright, let's create this fictional scenario where Super Gogeta LF comes out on Black Friday, which is the end of this month. I mean the end of November. When he releases, you only pull him once. You were lucky enough to get him, but you only got him once. He's got a Z ability that increases, so he does movie Z ability, then he does fusions, for example. You've got a good fusion teams, but you got a bad movies team, but you want that fusions buff so you can actually run him on the fusion team, and you need to get him to 3 stars to do that. If you spent it now on somebody you had now, you wouldn't have been able to use it on LF Super Gogeta to run on your fusions team, and then you'd obviously just be upset about it, because now you've got to use him on a fusion team at 2 stars where he's not buffing anybody else, except unless you're running like more than 1 Gogeta on the team. But all the Vegetos and Kefla and Gotenks, they're not from any movies, so it'll make it a difficult time for you. In terms of, well, not a difficult time, but you just miss out on the extra Z ability is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's my advice on that overall. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my take. I feel like that's the only way to really look about it. I don't know if you guys will have any other things. I feel like this is the best advice I could give, the best advice you'll probably get as well. It's not like the most crazy advice, but I know people are very hasty to get that. One more thing, I'm not sure, I don't believe you can, but for example, with the normal Z power, if I go to my character list, and then I just got 100 Z power that I bought from the shop, the Sparking Medal, you actually can't use it on characters that you don't have. So with that same 100 Z power that we can get from the exchange shop, from this new this new event, the Super Halloween event, you probably won't be able to use it on any LF characters that you don't have, Legends Limited characters that you don't have. So that's the only downside to it, but it's still good to collect it in the scenario that you do pull one in the future. But yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say. I'm going to be trying to get these. The rates are really low, so I feel like I'm just wasting resources. I should just wait daily, and then like near the end of the event I'll probably have 25 and then spend it. But it is what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed my take. Hey, I got one. Nice on the video. Nice. If you did, make sure to press that subscribe button and subscribe to 10k like I've been saying. But yeah, overall that's all I got to say. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.